What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan and welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire reaction. If you have not seen part 1, go check that out first. Link in the description as well as comments down below. And if you're coming from part 1, well, then you know what's going on. In which case, let's continue the show.
Even Dumbledore didn't see this coming.
Or maybe he did, and he's gonna do something later on. Who knows?
So hard to help, and all it's done is make things worse.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Linkin Park? Anyone? No?
The more you care, the more you have to lose. Maybe it's just better
To stop?
Psst.
Agreed.
I've never seen a centaur so roiled.
Cause the ministry was pissed at the one of the posts or the one of the things said, right?
Or they're gonna have a full uprising.
Yes.
Hagrid.
It was in a newspaper or something. The ministry's pissing them off or something.
I just couldn't leave without telling someone about him.
Yeah. She already told him to not even unpack, right? When she was in the hut.
Drink the food.
He brought one of the giants he faced. Groppy?
He's my brother.
Whoa!
He's completely harmless, just like
Makes sense. Giant, eh?
Robbie. That is not polite. What about this? You do not grab, do you? Friend, Hermione.
Hey, Ronnie. Ronnie's ending up for Hermione.
Put me down.
I like the confidence.
Now.
Please. Alright. But he looks like a cartoon, though. What did they... I guess, I don't know. I was gonna say, why couldn't they do something like Hagrid, you know? Like,
think you've got
have him look
Lamara.
real. Yeah.
You just stay away from her.
Ron standing up for her, and did you see that look she gave him? There it is, and the tongue bite. Cool, cool. That's an actual bike handle, but it looked like a little toy, cause, you know, perspective ting. Ron's not happy. Well,
I'm the only family he's got.
Ron's really not happy. Well, he's no match compared to, you know, him.
Feeling sentimental?
I'm like, when did that happen? Okay, I see.
Lord, if you don't improve.
Right, right.
He has access to as a weapon he can use it just like your father. Lazy, arrogant.
Don't say a word against my father.
See? He gets riled up when someone says something about his parents, but then he has no problem calling other people's mothers stupid.
I may vomit. Lord isn't resting.
Yeah.
My father was a great man.
Your father was a swine.
There you go.
Protego. Yeah. Yeah, you guys told me.
Snape! Expelliarmus!
Nice one, James.
Impedimenta!
Right.
See me take off Snively's trousers.
Right. You guys told me that in the comment section. He was bullied by the Marauders. Yeah. I like his character. He's very sus. The way he talks, the way he walks, the way he looks at you. But I like him. He's a good guy.
It's not as bad as it seems. See? It's fading already.
Oh, the hand. The writing thing, yeah. Oh, it's her. Oh, lovely.
Naughty children deserve to be punished.
Right. You know, I saw Draco Malfoy in James Potter. Was Potter a Gryffindor or Slytherin? Not entirely sure. Maybe Gryffindor. Theory of what? The hell is going on? Dude, I'm not sure what that. I can't read that. Fireworks. Gandalf's here. You can do fireworks too, right? Twins. Oh, lovely. So they're expelled, right? That was a good effect. Wow. Gandalf. Dragon fireworks, eh? She's actually gone. No, she isn't. Oh my goodness. I thought she was actually gone. I think that's Ravenclaw's head. Flitwick or Fitwick or something. I forgot his name. Let's go. Lovely. What's happening? Someone getting tortured again or something? Like one of those vision thingies, I mean?
Read that prophecy. You'll have to kill me.
It is a vision. Voldy. Crucio, shit. That was Malfoy, right?
He's the only family I've got left.
What about her? What about Ron? What about, you know? I get it, though. Legally, he is the only family. Got Lupin. Come on, don't forget about my guy, Loopy Lupe.
We're in this together.
That you are.
No.
Have you brought the Veritaserum?
I'm afraid you've used up all my story. Miss Chen.
Oh.
I cannot help you.
He's got Padfoot at the place where it's hidden.
Why would Snape want to help him, though? That's the thing. He hates those guys.
No, I don't.
Let's go. I think he's gonna help him, because he did not reveal Padfoot. Wait, is he? Or is he just walking away? Fuck, he might just be walking away. Because why, like I said, why would he help him?
Ushiata's curse ought to loosen your tongue. Doesn't know, won't hurt him.
Tell her, Harry!
Tell me what?
Anything.
Well, if you won't tell her where it is, I will.
Oh, Hermione. She's smart, though. You could tell her anything.
Dumbledore's secret weapon.
Oh. No, there's no Dumbledore. There's a secret weapon, but it's Voldy's secret weapon, right?
Had to be somewhere students wouldn't find.
I think she's making this up. I hope she is, at least. She's smart enough.
Improvising.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is that
No,
trying to trick me?
you dumb witch. No, they weren't trying. They very much succeeded.
I really hate children.
Cool. You know that Hagrid dude who was like 15 times her size? Yeah, take a look at this one right here. It's his brother. These are centaurs. They hate the ministry. I thought that giant brother of Hagrid was gonna come after her.
This is a ministry matter.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Please say more about the ministry. They really love the ministry.
Under the law, as creatures of near human intelligence.
There you go. Perfect. Keep talking about.
Dare you
Go on. Piss him off first.
breed incarcerous?
Okay. Yeah. All right. She's done. Come on. Mess her up. Yo, what are those others waiting for?
Please stop it!
What are those others doing?
I will have.
There he is. Let's go. Your order has arrived, woman.
Stand!
The centaurs are attacking the giant? Why?
I mean no harm.
I'm sorry, Professor. I must not tell lies.
Senior Under Secretary Dolores Jane Umbridge.
the nerve on her, the arrogance, the fact that she thinks that saying that I'm senior whatever, that it's gonna help her. They hate the ministry, like it's not gonna work against you. You lying that you don't work for the ministry might help you get out of that situation.
Told him I was hungry and wanted some sweets. Told me to bugger off and ate the lot themselves.
Ron is clever. Yeah, see? Like, out of the whole group, Harry's the only one who's like, hey. Like, when you need to come up with something, whereas everybody else is, like, actually coming up with stuff.
Maybe you don't have to do this all by yourself, mate.
Harry, come on, you need their help. Harry, you're not that guy, Harry. Trust me, you're not that You're not that guy, pal. Wait, so now all of a sudden they can see him? I thought you need to, like, have experienced death or something to see this. Or they cannot see him, they're just holding on to something invisible. Department of Mysteries. Very mysterious so far. Is that a door? We can, like, go around it. Or does that, like, take you somewhere else? Oh, this is that place where Sirius was with Voldy.
It's got your name on it.
Where? I don't see a name. Wait, what? Wasn't that in the top shelf? It moved down, teleported down? They were like looking like this, and now it's like straight in his eyesight.
One with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaching. The Dark Lord shall mark him as his equal, but he shall have power the Dark Lord knows not.
Is that Trelawney?
For neither can live while the other survives.
Neither can live while the other survives. Is that Voldy? Probably. Why is he wearing a mask?
Reality.
Lucius Malfoy.
Pretty baby.
Potter.
Potter, you mean?
How's Mum and Dad?
Better now they're about to be avenged.
So she's Black's cousin.
You dare speak his name?
You filthy half-blood!
Prophecies can only be retrieved by those about whom they are made.
There's a reverb. What is it called? An echo. Whoa, the people around them.
Give it to me. I can show you everything.
But he can just take a look at it himself. He doesn't really need you to intervene. Intervene? Okay, cool. That's a word now. Intervene.
I waited 14 years.
All your life.
I guess I can wait a little longer.
Now, stupefy!
You know, I thought stupefy would make you stupid, but I was wrong. It just makes you stupif. Yeah. Ooh, her mouth.
Well done, Neville.
Are these two gonna be a thing? I thought it was gonna be Ginny and him. At this point, I'm just waiting for someone to turn me into a meme. Every time I see someone together, ship them! Ginny, come on. Reducto. Don't know what that does, though. Ooh, all these prophecies. Going wrong. That's that door, okay. So it just takes you to random places. Okay, cool. It's a good thing he stopped right before he hit the ground, or smashed that prophecy.
Bottom of the mysteries. Got that bit right.
Well,
The voices.
what is that? A portal to the nether?
I hear them too.
Minecraft ting. Whoa. Dementors? Or what? Or these are Boldy Voldies guys. Because they're like black shadows too, right? Like much like the Dementors. Yeah, okay, these are Voldies guys. And Gales.
Children stood a chance against us.
Well, Harry is very naive, that's for sure.
Simple view.
And not very bright either, so.
Give me the prophecy, Not your friend die.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, buddy. You know what, Harry? Give him.
Don't give it to him, Harry.
Give it to him. Go on, give it to him. Give yourself a little time. Who's here? Voldy?
Away from my godson.
Boom! Let's go! Now that's how you throw a punch. Did you see that, Hermione? Prophecy gone. Hey, there she is. Nym something. Oh, sure. There we go. Oh, lovely. Let's go. Some real wizard battles.
Done beautifully. Now let me take it from here.
Yeah. For a 15-year-old now? Yeah, now 15, right? Because they were 14 in the last movie. They've done very beautifully. Hey, here we go. Side by side, like father, like son. Godfather. Grandfather, sorry. Hey, there he is. Moody, right?
Nice one, James!
James? That's Harry. Ooh, lovely. No. You guys told me it can't be blocked. Wait, what? There he is, Loopy Loopy. It was your cousin. Not that that matters, even if they weren't related. The torture doesn't seem to be working, really. She's so...
Mean it, Harry. She deserves...
Oh, I see. That's Voldy in his mind?
You know the spell.
Who is it? Oh, is it Sirius? There he is. Voldy.
Weak.
Oh, boy. Oh, let's go. Dumbledore.
Foolish of you to come here tonight, Tom.
Tom.
I'll be dead.
Whoa. This is cool and all, but Harry, how about you help our guy Dumbledore out a little? Snake? Come on, Dumbledore, bring out your dragon. Oh my. Lovely. Fire, alright, fire and water. Alright, lovely. Voldy's a firebender. Dumbledore is a waterbender. Zuko versus Katara. Whew. Uh-oh. What did that turn into? Because that's still glass. That could really hurt you. Or it turn into something else. I look fine. He's gone? Yeah, of course he's gone. Now that Dumbledore's here, little... witch. Oh no. What happened?
You've lost all now.
Oh! He's controlling him. That's what Snape was training him for. He's back? His eyes are still... He's seeing all his memories. He's seeing everything.
Look at me.
Has a good effect.
How you are like, it's how you are not.
There it is. He's back.
Weak one, no love. Or friendship.
Dumbledore's like, me? What is that, sand?
You're a fool, Harry.
Well, I've got my title. You're a fool, Harry. Ooh, people are coming. Alright, Voldy. Time to go away. Like a little witch that you are.
He's back.
Yep, he's back. Spell loss. Dumbledore Potter. Minister to resign, of course. Magical symbol. Okay, they're going way too fast. Not pending investigation. Umbridge transformation or something. He who must not be named returns. Be named Hogwarts headmaster reinstated. Short news. Tailspin. And all that good stuff. Brilliant. Wait, is that Sirius? His jacket or something? Or was it? I was gonna say when they were fighting and he said James, I just completely forgot about that, by the way. Like he remember, well, they said he looks so much like James as well, but also he remembers him. Or he misses him. You know what I mean? Sirius, that is. He misses James. James Potter.
Time before Voldemort made the connection between you. But by distancing myself from you, you'd be less tempted, for you might be more protected.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one can live while the other one survives.
Yeah.
One of us is gonna have to kill the other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Not gonna lie. I thought it meant that both of them have to die. Or like killing one kills the other, that sort of thing. Hey, the pictures, paintings, portraits, whatever, they're back. Look how they're moving it. Putting like stuff down and... Ah, brilliant. What is that? Nargles or something?
Lost all my possessions. Apparently people have been hiding.
That's awful.
Oh, it's all good fun. But as it's the last night, I really do need them back. Sorry about your godfather, Harry.
Yeah. I feel really bad for him, but honestly, after seeing that flashback...
Said, the things we lose have a way of coming back to us in the end. If not always in the way we expect. We'll have some pudding.
Yo. Looney Lovegood, yeah? Definitely.
But even though we've got a fight ahead of us, we've got one thing that Voldemort doesn't have. Something worth fighting for.
Yep, something worth fighting for. It's very similar to what Samwise the Ganji, Samwise the Brave, said. It's always good. Good worth fighting for. That's the end? Alright, that might be the end, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, director David Yates. So they changed the director yet again. Yet again. Alright. Pretty good movie. A lot of backstory to some of the things that have been happening sort of throughout the first few films, and finally we're getting a couple of explanations to the whole Snape situation with, James Potter and the rest of the Marauders. I don't want to think Loopy was part of it, but he definitely was. He was part of the Marauders, right? And Sirius was definitely part of the Marauders. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll be very honest. After seeing that flashback, you guys know that I've grown to like Snape a lot more than I did at the start. And so I have to say that scene when he died, it made me feel bad, really bad. But for some reason, I just don't like him as much as I did before. Not for some reason, I know what the reason is. And I think I said it during the reaction as well. In that flashback, I literally thought that was Malfoy. I was like, that's Malfoy, what James Potter and the rest were doing. I'm like, well, how are you any different? You're not. And so that sympathy level sort of went down a little. Not too much, but a little. For James Potter most of all, and then obviously Sirius. Like I said, Loopy is part of the group too, but I don't know, was he though? Cause the thing is, cause he is the one who gets like bullied, so Lupin, that is. Loopy. So that's why I would like to think maybe he wasn't really for this. You know what I mean? Because he's a werewolf and people don't really look upon the werewolves kindly, right? So because of that, I'm holding hope maybe he's not as, or wasn't as shitty as the rest of them. You know, the way they were acting, the things they were saying, it's not just the bullying, it's the style they were doing it in as well. It literally just reminded me of Draco Malfoy. I was like, it's Malfoy, that's who that is. But anyways, maybe that's not how it is in the books, and you guys will let me know, but that's how it is in the movie, and so far, I'll be honest, my sympathy level is going down for the parents, not for Harry Potter. It's, you know, you don't punish child for their parents' mistakes, but for his parents, definitely. That's gone down. Not parents, I should say, his father. Lily has done nothing well. As far as I know, she's done nothing wrong. I'm not sure, actually. Another thing that I found a little dumb back at the end there, it was Lucius Malfoy, you know, when he was in the mystery place, what was it, Department of Mystery or something. He was telling him, like, the ball thing, it's only going to reveal to the person, you know, the person who is it about, and it's not going to work in anybody else's hand. Then he's like, give it to me and I'll reveal to you what the prophecy is. And you're like, well, you told him that it only will reveal itself to you, basically, Harry. But then you want him to give it, like, how does that work? Are you even thinking about what you're saying? Because that doesn't work, you know, in your favor. And then I was like, well, Harry, just give it to him, because it's not going to reveal the prophecy to him, because, well, he just said, or maybe he was lying, I don't know, but that's what I was saying. I was like, just give him the orb ball thing, like, it's not going to reveal itself to him, right? All right, one thing. All right, I need this movie to put a little bit of respect on my house's name. Alright? Everyone here is either, look, Gilderoy Lockhart, absolute dickhead. Trelawney, crazy. Luna Lovegood, Looney Lovegood, let's just say. Like, can you just give us a normal human being for once? Like, come on, man. Cho. Well, now again, they made her like this villain in this one, but I honestly don't think so. I think it's a bit stupid. One, you know that her mom was threatened. Two, you know that the Crucio curse was used on her, so why are you guys just alienating her? You know she didn't really have a choice in the end, right? So why exactly? But still, the movie is making her out to be this villain, and Ravenclaw. I don't think she's the villain, but the movie does. And guess which house he is in? Ravenclaw. So I'm gonna need you, movie, to put a little bit of respect on this house's name. Alright. The whole Harry thing was really cool, the room of requirement, you know, where they were doing magic and all that. And, you know, then there's the whole Cho storyline, and, well, I guess one person's happy. Ginny, to see Cho go away. I'm sure she's still in the school, just not part of the, you know, cool kids anymore, which, like I already said, it's just stupid, but that's how the movie made out to be. I hope they correct that mistake in the next one. But yeah, I would say it was a really good movie. Like I said, it was a bit slow paced, but I like that. You know, I like when movies have sort of a slow burn to them. They do a little bit of building, they set up the story, and there wasn't as much action, and I do like action, but that's all right. Not every movie's was gonna have, you know, a lot of action. Did have a really cool battle there at the end, though, between Dumbledore and Voldy. It was such an amazing, because here's the thing, it was, you know, and as I was watching it, I talked about it in a little different way than I would have liked, but I compared it to waterbending and firebending, and I don't know if many of you know what that is, but basically these two styles of fighting. And what I was referring to was one being very harsh and destructive, whereas the other was a bit more sort of mellow and a bit more strategic and a bit more, I don't know, it looked like he was, Dumbledore, that is, the water style, right? He was, first of all, he was using water, which is way less destructive than fire, and his spells and everything, it just felt like he was being a lot more passive, whereas the Baldy was trying to be way too aggressive, and it was visible in their expressions as well, and the way they were clashing, and fire versus water and that whole thing. It was really cool, the two sort of personality clashes in a way, and the different styles that each personality brought to the table. It was really cool fight. I really enjoyed that fight, and I was like, Harry, bro, just help Dumbledore, like, why are you just sitting back there, you know? But, you know, it was cool. It was, I get it. It's two of the most powerful wizards in that world going head to head. You know, it's like a Marvel almost. You don't want to interfere because it's just tremendous. It's unseen, right? Well, so far, and to me at least. Maybe in the books they've done something in the past or something, I don't know. But in the movies, this is the first time we're seeing it, and it was everything I hoped it would be, because it was just fantastic. You see the two different personalities, you see the two different fighting styles, and it's just epicness all around. And that's why I'm like, all right, cool. We didn't get a lot of action, but that last scene, that was tremendous. And even before that, with the Sirius and Osha, I still don't know her name, Nymphora or something. She said, "Don't call me that." I don't know why, but yeah, her, Osha, and the rest, you know, the Order of the Phoenix, the whole thing going on between Lucius and his goons and, you know, the Order of the Phoenix. And it was, the whole final sequence was pretty action-packed and a lot of fun to watch. Harry's character was a bit on the edge. I talked about it during the reaction as well, that whenever his face looked like it had sort of a cool tint to it, and by cool I mean like the blue sort of tint, like his face didn't have too much color, whereas everybody else's faces looked a bit more warmer than his. And it was because of the visions and, well, what happened in the last movie, you know, the death of Cedric, seeing Voldemort's back now, he's coming for him, learning about all that. I mean, it's a lot of burden for a 15-year-old to take all this in, experience all this first stuff, and then take all this in, and you don't know at which point or how or where that guy's gonna attack you, but he's gonna. You know that. And like I said, then there's the death of Cedric, which, you know, many can blame him for it, and many did blame him for it. I even did, and I am wrong in doing that, obviously, because how could he have known? You know, he made a choice, and it just so turned out that that wasn't the best of choice. It led to Cedric's death, sure, but how he couldn't have known that, right? So it's not really his fault, but he's gonna blame himself. Obviously he is. Professor Umbridge, what, by the way, what a character. The moment you meet her, you just hate her, like with a passion. That little or whatever she did, oh my god, it made me mad. Like, every time I would hear it, and I'm like, oh my. Like, I was really getting pissed off at that little thing that she was doing. And it's amazing, that actress, because she, I mean, it just shows how good of an actress she is to do that, to have that effect, just that little thing that she, also when she's talking, the tone she uses, and also she's got this big smile on her face at all times. Even when she's mad, she's smiling, and you're like, what? And then everything about her is pink and it's like happy and that, but she's really the opposite of that. She's a witch. She's a witch, I mean, come on. But yeah, that man, she's quite a good villain. I would say the best villain so far. I would say she's the best villain so far. Yeah. I don't think I've hated anyone so far more than her. Actually, that's not true. The Dursleys, I hate them more than her. No, okay, I take that back. The Dursleys, I hate more than them, but she's definitely a close second. And that's amazing, you know, because I think a lot of credit has to be given to the actress there. She did a really good job in that, portraying that character. I don't know how she is in the books. I'm sure you guys will let me know. But she was horrible in this movie, and I loved it because it was fantastic. It worked, you know? She was smart, she was vile, the punishment she was giving the kids was just torture. And well, then at the end, she was actually going to use torture on Harry. Crucio, curse. And again, see, like, this is what I'm saying. Harry isn't the brightest. Like, Hermione in that moment right away was like, well, just tell him something. Like, she's gonna torture you. Anything will do. Just say something, right? And Harry just couldn't. Even after Hermione gave him a hint, he still couldn't come up with something, and Hermione had to come up with something. So that's what I refer to when I say he's not really the brightest, is he, out of the group, you know? Later on, Ron does something very similar. The twins have been playing with the professors this whole time, so like everyone's got something about him. Harry, he's really got nothing going for him. He's just special because he's Harry Potter, you know? And now it turns out that his dad was a dick too, so there's that. But yeah, back to Umbridge. She was just dissecting, just taking apart Hogwarts step by step and challenging everyone. And just, oh man, she was really good. I really hated her. That's a good character right there. Oh, and Bellatrix, I saw her name on the wall in the Black House. She's a cousin of Sirius Black, and then just Avada Kedavra or something. I think that's how you say that. Sirius. And, you know, Like I said, I didn't like him as much as I did before after learning about his whole bullying thing, but still, no one deserves to die, right? And and more importantly, it was how important he was to Harry, you know, and the effect that had on Harry. So I wasn't so much, you know, feeling sad for Sirius, but more so for Harry. And I was like, oh, grew up without parents, his parents were killed, and now the one person that he considers family, he's gone too. So that's rough, very rough for Harry. And he's already in a very bad place, like I said, coming from the last movie. What else? Just the composition in the movie was pretty good. The music was really good. That opening scene, not opening, but the scenes at the start when they're back in like the real world with the muggles, right? With the Dursleys, and he's on the swing and they're like talking to each other, and he starts running and there's music starts blazing, and it's such a cool scene, you know, cool sequence. So the music was fantastic. Like I said, it's darker and darker. All right, having said that, time to rank the movies. All right, so last time I said Prisoner of Azkaban is the #1 movie for me. I think it'll remain #1. I don't think this was better than that one. I put Goblet of Fire at #2 after Prisoner of Azkaban, and I'm not sure anymore. I don't know if this one should go at #2 or Goblet of Fire, because Goblet of Fire was really, I mean, it was dark, right? But it had that tournament, which, like I said, it was dark, but it was also fun in a way, because it was just a tournament. And you knew that the whole time, and you knew that the kids aren't in any real danger per se, like fatal danger, you know, like, you know, in danger in a way that would be end of them. You know, we knew that because that's what Dumbledore will tells us. And so in that way, it's kind of fun and really dark at the same time. Whereas this one, there's not so much fun as there is darkness and just morbidness. You know, even the fun scenes like the twins and messing with the Umbridge and Filch and stuff, that leads to something that is really dark and morbid, the punishment of the kids, right? That's what it leads to. So it's way more darker than that. And then the big fight at the end, Dumbledore, and that would, like I said, that is the best scene. That whole sequence, I would say, is the best I've seen out of all the movies that I've seen. But just that sequence alone, though. So I don't know if I should put this at #2 or 3. I want to put this at #2 above Goblet of Fire, but then I'm thinking maybe it's because I just saw this movie, whereas the other one I saw like 2 weeks ago. So maybe that's the reason why. I'm not entirely sure. But one thing's for sure, I love both of these. You know what? All right, you know what? Let's just go with my gut. I'm going to put this one at #2, Order of the Phoenix, and then Goblet of Fire will go at #3. Sorcerer Stone or Philosopher Stone then goes below that. And then all the way at the bottom, I'll have Chamber of Secrets. Like I said, that does not mean that Chamber of Secrets I think was a bad movie. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I have not disliked or hated or any of these movies. I've had a lot of fun in watch every single movie. But if I have to choose one that was more enjoyable, more fun than the others, well, this is how it would go, right? That would be my rating. Do let me know so far, what are your favorite movies as well? In the comment section down below, drop a like. Like I said at the start, I have a Patreon now. The link's in the description. You can become a channel member as well. Link in the description as well. I will try to edit this in a way that it does not get copyrighted, but the chance of that happening is going to be very low. So if there are scenes that I've flipped or if the audio is completely gone, that's why, because they got copyright claimed, and so I have to cut them out completely. And I don't want to do that, so what I will do instead is take out the audio or like zoom in or like take it out. Sometimes I'll do zoom ins on like things that I want you to see, by the way, as well, like something in the background or something that I notice. You know, something like that. Like in the last one, I would zoom in every time they show Angela or Angelina. I'm not sure what her name was, but every time they would show her, I would focus on her, because later on they reveal something about it. Anyways, that doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, follow me on social media as well. And like I said, don't forget to check out the community tab, because that's where I'll be posting updates and stuff like this. Community tab is where I'm going to be in touch with you guys the most. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice